Hey Manpreet, Daphne here. How are you? Thank you for working so hard. You are doing great and these tasks look really, really good. I can't remember, when's your exam? Can you let me know when your exam is? Is it coming up soon? Okay, so dear Sir Madam, looking for a summer job, writing to an employer, introduce yourself, what type of job and your previous experience. I'm writing this job in response to your advertisement in the Global regarding the posting of a temporary part-time line. I wouldn't say line, I'd say vacancy of or job of PSW open in your long-term care. What is PSW? Yeah, you might need to tell me what that is because I don't know what that is. Open in your long-term care home. Okay, Lanark Heights. Very nice. I love the extra detail in there. I wouldn't say that. Too informal. I've just been doing a podcast literally on formal and informal in these letters. Although that looks very polite, it is very polite, but we just wouldn't write that. Go straight in. My name is Manpreet. I'm an international student currently studying critical care nursing, full-time program. Studying, maybe you could say on the full-time program. Full-time program at Ontario. My third semester exams will be over by 15th of May, after which I will have 4 months break. Okay. I very much want to utilize this time to gain experience in long-term care. Yeah, lovely. Great. I have experience of 1 year working as a personal support worker, PSW, okay, for Bayshore Company. As through this company, I would say with this employer, so not as through, is a bit strange, I wouldn't say that. With this employer, I worked home to home, so I wouldn't go want too much. I go would like as a little bit more polite. Would like to accumulate some teamwork. Good. Skills on the nursing floor, because you've already put, if we have teamwork, you don't need to put work. On the nursing floor, which would help in my next semester placements in long-term care home. Yeah. Say something nice about Lanark Heights. I know Lanark Heights is a really high quality establishment or a very well regarded establishment, and I am sure that I would add value to, you'd be good. I'd be delighted to add value and work really hard with your staff or something like that. Say something nice about them and how you would fit in. Okay. I'd be highly obliged. Okay, I wouldn't say highly obliged to you. We don't really say that. I would be most grateful is the very formal way, but I would say I would be very grateful to you for accepting me as your employee. Below I've attached my resume. Yep, that's all lovely, 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 lovely. Yours sincerely. Careful here. Yours sincerely is if you know the person. So if I'm writing Dear Mr. Smith, I write yours sincerely. If you don't know them, yours faithfully. So if it's Dear Sir, it's yours faithfully, and it's a small f, not a capital F. But otherwise, really, really nice letter. You've got a good balance there. Well done. So problems with pollution. Oh dear, it's so depressing, especially in large cities. What are the reasons for this? How can it be solved? Okay. Nowadays, issue related to pollution. Issues relating, I go ing because it's like not past, it's now. Relating to pollution and air quality. Don't just repeat pollution because it looks like you've just used the same word. You can use a different another word or different words. And air quality are soaring around the world. Yeah, and there is no doubt that the bigger cities are most affected. Yeah. No, I wouldn't use mainly. Bigger cities are most affected. Whether developing or whether in the developing or developed world, waste accumulation is a major concern that needs to be addressed as soon as possible. I like that. Good. This is they will point out some central reasons and also suggest some solutions. Good. You've totally understood problem solution. Well done. There are various factors behind the widespread. So, the widespread flooding of waste. I'm not sure I like flooding, but flooding is very much associated with water in English. The widespread accumulation might be good. The widespread of waste. I think I would prefer that to flooding. Flooding is really, with us, is really like water. Accumulation of waste, whether it's air, water or land. The first and foremost reason for this is that there is no awareness of the biosystem. The situation begins from one's home with improper garbage disposal and over-exploitation of resources. Great vocab. For instance, I would say, for example, I don't like for instance, it's a little bit informal. Although plastic containers are recyclable, they're thrown away or disposed of along with other waste instead of segregation into recycle. We just say recyclable. Okay, recyclable bins. S. And the wastewater through closed sewage system gets dumped. Oh, gets dumped is a bit informal. Is drained into. Okay, gets dumped is you're accurate, but is not appropriate for an academic essay. That's too informal. So is drained into. You know a lot about this. Well done. In contrast, there are some. So it's not in contrast because you're offering a solution. So tell me why this is leading to pollution, because we're talking about pollution. Okay, all this pollution is not only damaging for our ecosystems, but also damaging to the population's mental and physical health. Link this back, excuse me, to the actual problem. Don't put contrast because it's not, excuse me, you're not arguing the other side. You're giving me the solution. So you want, however. However, there are some realistic measures that could combat this ongoing contamination of the ecosystem or our ecosystem. The authorities should, you can't get strict with, again, these phrasal verbs, be careful, they're too informal for this kind of letter. Should limit or should inhibit is a good one. Or restrict. Or the prohibition of plastic use to rescue the planet from being polluted. Again, don't take for an example. Just go, for example, Shimla is one of the hill stations in India. I've been there. It's absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. So, for example, or as an example, Shimla is one of the hill stations of India where executive body, okay, where the executive, I wouldn't say body, I'd say authorities. It's just clearer. You need a present perfect. Strictly ban plastic containers or bags. Strictly ban all plastic. Bans. Why? In order to, tell me why. Besides this, at food markets, bringing your own bag for shopping is a brilliant. No, don't say brilliant. Again, too informal. Be careful here. You're going between perfect language and then suddenly going down to kind of chatty. We don't want chatty. Keep this formal. Is a key idea. Key or crucial or important would be good. Key idea. Follow most of the big franchises such as No Frills. Yeah. And worldwide now, isn't it? Additionally, instead of then, public transportation like metro trains should be encouraged among the public. Why? So we don't use our cars so much. So follow these arguments through. You're making some good arguments. Make sure you complete the argument, yeah? Lastly, environmental science subjects in schools could educate the younger generation about the importance of saving the earth, yeah? To conclude, it's true that the pollution of the environment is in which we are living is a crucial issue. Good. Yet, or however, No, we've had that. Although the collaborative steps of all humans and governments could bring about a major change to foster the development, the future cleaner development and eliminate pollution to save non-renewable resources. Good. Really, really nice. It's a difficult essay. You've been ambitious with this, which I love. So you've really pushed yourself here. My main comment, just careful on that vocab. Keep it academic. You don't need to be super, super, super formal, but you need to just watch these little, some of these little phrases which are a little bit informal. But really good effort. Thank you. Well done.